Microsoft Excel is a great tool to create basic or very well-detailed flowcharts. In this video, I will show you how to create flowcharts from scratch and using a template that can give you a quick jumpstart. You can access to the template in the link indicated in the description of the video. Let's get to it. Microsoft Excel has a section dedicated to shapes. To access to them from a blank worksheet, open the Insert tab. On the Illustration group, open the Shapes menu, and between the basic shapes, lines, and the flowchart shapes, we have a great selection of elements for our flowcharts. You don't have to use them all, since some of these elements are for some specific applications, like software development or user interface development. To show you how to create a flowchart with Microsoft Excel, we will replicate this simple flow. To start a flow, we need to define some work areas. First for the title and then for the flow itself. Select cell B2 to F2, open the Home tab, and click on Merge Cells. Select cells B4 to F30, click on Merge Cells again, and we're ready to start. On the first merge, let's add the title to describe what is the flow that we're working on. Wake up routine. Change the size of the font to 18 to make it stand out. Open the Insert tab, Shapes, select Oval, insert it in the work area, and define the size of the shape. Double-click on the shape so you can type. Sleeping. Center the content on both directions with middle and center align. Adjust the shape size to fit the content. This shape can be used also for the end of the flowchart. Select the oval, press Ctrl+D to duplicate the shape, and move it all the way down. Click on the shape to edit the content, and type Ready to start the day. Adjust the shape size to fit the content. Now get back to the shapes. For process, we will use rectangle. Insert it in the work area. Double-click to type alarm rings. Center the content on both directions with middle and center align. And we need two more processes. Select the shape, press Ctrl+D twice to duplicate the shape, move one of the shapes to the locations you need, click to edit the content, get out of bed, adjust the size as needed, and move this other shape to the middle section. Click to edit the content, push a snooze button, adjust the size as needed. We're missing the decision. Go back to the shapes, insert a diamond in the work area, double-click to type, ready to get up, adjust the shape size to fit the content, and click on middle and center align. Now we need to connect them. Back to the shapes, in the line section, we will use the elbow arrow connector. Select one of the points from the star to initiate the connector and hold the mouse, then select the middle point from the alarm process shape and let go of the mouse. Repeat the same action to connect the alarm process to the decision. Initiate another connector from the decision to the snooze process, and from there back to the alarm. You can also copy one of the connectors instead of starting a new one from the Ribbon tab. Select one connector and press Ctrl+D. Move the start point to the corner of the diamond and the end point to the get out of bed process. Copy one more connector and connect this process to the end of the flow. You can also make changes to the formatting of the shapes, such as color of fill and font color and type. Select the oval, for example, change color from blue to yellow, and the font from white to black. And you can choose a font type. To use the same formatting in other shapes, select the oval shape, now click on Format Painter in the Ribbon tab, and select another shape. this duplicated the formatting to this shape. If you double-click on the Format Painter, now you can click on several shapes and all of them will get the same formatting. And that's your first flowchart. Now let's explore the template that I shared in the link. The Basic tab has two working areas and flowchart elements with predefined format. You can change this format before using the elements so you don't have to change them later on. I will change the start and end to green and the process and decisions to light blue. Now we're ready to start. At the top, we have the placeholder for the title. Select the cell and type our process name, Wake Up Routine. To use the elements and keep them available, we will duplicate them. Select the element and press Ctrl+D twice. Now you can move the elements and edit the content. Sleeping for the star at the top, adjust the size as needed. And the bottom one to ready to start the day. Adjust the size as needed. We need 3 steps. Select the rectangle, press Ctrl+D 3 times. Now move them accordingly. First step is alarm rings. Middle step is a snooze button. Adjust the size as needed. The last one is get out of bed. Adjust the size as needed. And now we need a decision. Select the shape and press Ctrl+D. Move it to the flow. Ready to get up. And now connect them. Select the connector and press Ctrl+D 6 times. The first connector from sleeping to alarm. Next from alarm to the decision. Next from the decision to the snooze. Then from the snooze back to the alarm. Next from the decision to the get out of bed process. And finally to the ready to start the day. As you can see, using a template is faster because you don't have to create the shapes from scratch, and you can define the formatting since the beginning. This template is also ready to be printed. Open the File tab and select Print. You can see in the preview how it will look like. On the Detail tab, you will see the work area in landscape mode and additional elements that can be used for your flowchart. If you want to learn more about these tools, subscribe to my channel, follow my pages, or visit my website, learnwithcobb.com, where you can find more video tutorials like this. I'll see you in the next video.